in the case that you want to add humanoid characters with animations in Godot, here's my general workflow. Take your character model, in my case I'm using the Cinti dummy model, and go to Mixamo.com. Mixamo is a website that has a ton of free mocapped animations for you to use. Click Upload Character and go through the steps they list in order to auto-rig your mesh. It should only take a few clicks. Once your character is rigged and imported into Mixamo, search for T-Pose and click the T-Pose animation. Click Download and just set the format to FBX binary and with skin. Once you have that converted file, go find the animations you want to apply to your character. In this instance, I'm grabbing some 8-way directional run animations. When saving, set format to FBX binary and you can set skin to without skin, since we'll just be retargeting the animations to the first mesh. Once all your files are downloaded, go into Blender and import your converted character mesh. Now there are two ways you can go about this. You can either export this mesh with just the rig and no animations so that you can retarget later, or you can add the animations right now. You can always add more animations later. Here's how you can add the animations right now. With the character imported, import the other animations you want as well. Go into the hierarchy and select all the additional armatures that were added. Make sure not to select the one that the mesh is parented to. Delete all the additional armatures. The animations are now transferred over to the remaining one. Go into the Animations tab and click Action Editor. You can see all the animations are there. Go ahead and rename them. Once that's done, click the little button that says Push Down. This will apply the animations to the mesh for when we export. Do this for all the animation clips. Once that's done, go back into the Layout tab and select your mesh and armature. Then go into File, Export as GLTF. I'm just saving it directly into my Godot project folder, but you can download it wherever you want. Now I'm going to show you how to add animations to an existing rigged mesh in Godot. Take the character file that we just created that contains all the animations and click the Import tab on the top left. Change the Import As setting to Animation Library, then click Re-import. This will ask to save the scene and restart the project. Once we load back in, the file will be an animation library that you can add into any existing rigged mesh. Assuming you created a plain rigged version of the character mesh earlier and imported that, we can apply the animations to it. Drag the character into your scene and click the Open in Editor button. This will ask to create a new inherited scene. Click New Inherited. In this new scene, we'll see that the character has an animation player node. Click that and we can see the current list of animations assigned to this character, which at the moment is just the T-pose. Click the animation button and select Manage Animations. At the top of the window, click Load Library. Find the file that contains your animations that we made. In my case, it's the riflerun.glb file. Select it and click Open. The animations are now added to your character and you can preview them using the drop-down. One additional note you may run into is if you're trying to add animation events to an animation, like calling a function at a specific time, you may notice that there's no way to do so with these imported animations. At the moment, they're basically just read-only, so in order to create a version we can modify it, go back into your file holding the animations. In this example, I'm grabbing a walk and shoot animation from another file. Double-click it to open up the Advanced Import Settings window. Click the animation you want, and on the right side under Save to File, turn on Enabled and Keep Custom Track. Then in the path, click the Folder button and save the animation. This will make an editable copy. Follow the same steps as before to add the new animation clip to your animation player. If you run into this issue of not being able to add it since it's a clip and not an animation library, click the save icon next to the topmost list of animations. Click Make Unique and now you can add individual files. Click the folder icon and select the animation clip that you want to add. Now when you preview it, you can see an Add Track button. Click that to select what additional track you want to add, like a call method track for calling functions. You can scroll down to see the new track and right-click to add the function calls. So that's pretty much my workflow for adding humanoid animations and characters in Godot 4.